can hear the silence as I'm walking by. Everyone's so quiet, I know the reason why. I'm not gonna hide it, I'm not gonna lie. I know you can see it, what you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. Come on, say something, I wanna hear your voice. Give it all or nothing, the moment's getting lost. Ain't no time for stopping, so show me what you need. I know that you want it, but what you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. I can feel your eyes on me.
All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me.
Yeah.
All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me. All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me.
Yeah.
Eyes on me.
All the eyes are all on me.
Hello, can I get long service leave yet? Also, 69, nice.
Building up tension till it's about to blow. Another dimension, I already know. I know you can feel it, but what you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. I can feel your eyes on me.
All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me. All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me.
Ooh,
Eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me. All the eyes on me.
all the eyes are all on me. I love every move that I make. Get it before it's too late. I've been gonna feel when I wait. Yeah, you wanna have it all. I can help that I'm beautiful. What you got yourself into. I can feel your eyes on me. All the eyes are all on me. All the eyes, all the eyes, all the eyes on me.
Like two magnets, we are drawn to each other. You just know how to push all my buttons. Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the middle of the night, and there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled, don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. You're my music, but you tear me to pieces. So where does it come from? Scene that keeps playing on repeat, ignores the rule of thumb. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? All your emotions with your heart on your sleeve, they won't fade until you paint it black. I let it burn, you call the fire brigade, but I feel that it will come.
No one can to Sivman nor Yonklis toju malava. When I guess AJ use avata na nalechu mo nu yanus tanai molanai. Yo shu, yes shu, u. Ken li, tulibu dibu dushu, Ken li.
Just look at the state we're in. I breathe you in and I can tell where I end and you begin. Where I end and you begin. Where I end and you begin. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? Where does it come from?
Mountains are not funny, they are hill areas.
Cause my heart is on hold on, so I need you to play on, play on. Play on. I'm holding on, if almost gone. Someday I know I'll finally make it through the gates. Just have to wait. You whisper to me, there's no maybe. There's only time for dreams even greater. I hear the call.
I was actually getting used to the AI, Shane. I thought that was good. Because then when I do the AI, Shane, you can't see me sticking my fingers up at your comments in the chat. So I thought that was pretty good. But unfortunately, you guys get me today. Unfortunately. You get you. I spent a good 15 minutes working on that. It was not slop.
My father worked 12 hours every day just to put food on the table. Amazing man, but slowest cook ever.
God. No, this is not a Conti stream. You can't be doing those not funny dad jokes on here. You got to leave them for your stream, Conti. What are you doing? That's some of your best work. Don't leave them over here. Thank you very much for the $5 dono. Pringles, if you drop any bad jokes, mate, you're getting timed out for another 5 minutes. Simple as that. What looks like a airliner behind you is the Dory DO2228. Yeah, it's because I don't actually have it. I didn't buy it. I'm probably not going to buy it because I've spent many hours in the Coronado version when it was in X-Plane. And yeah, I just don't need it in the fleet. I've got plenty of planes. It's one of Coronado's best planes, but yeah, it's nice. Yeah, well, I know because I've I know I did videos on it, so it's basically the same thing. It's just ported over to Microsoft Flight Simulator. But I hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. We're streaming on Tuesday. We've got to catch up on the streams for you know, all the stuff we missed out on. So I hope you guys are doing well. Conti's graced us with his presence. If Conti joins the stream, you know it's not that late, but he's probably getting tired by now. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've had a great start to the week. We are in the Black Square Caravan, which is super cool because we've got the Commander coming out soon from Black Square. Very soon, actually. And we'll be spending some time in that. But for the moment, we're going to do the Caravan and we're going to fly around some of the auto, what am I saying? The new scenery that they put in a couple of weeks back. So is the plan. Just chill out, do a bit of VFR. You started early and it started me. Yeah, I know. That's probably, I actually don't know if you start on YouTube a little bit early, does it stuff up everybody's notifications? I've got a funny feeling I think it does. But yeah, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But I hope you're having a good week, everybody. Who we got? It's Michael from Canberra. Was here very, very early. Michael's been putting in comments since 4:42 p.m. Like 2 hours before I got here. Holy cow. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Michael. We have got the biggest grumpy Mr. Kent of all time. Captain Aaron, welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day. Mr. William Kelly. What do you mean by face reveal? What, did you think it was going to look like I had plastic surgery or something was going to be different? Do you think I still would have had my face on screen if the left side of my face was still blown out like a golf ball? No. So there was no reveal, my friend. I look as ugly as what I ever did before. You know, basically a bowling ball with a beard, pretty much, and glasses. That's what I look like. You could just drill 3 holes in my head there and you could, you know, knock me against some 10 pins, pretty much. Nicholas, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Conti, thank you very much for the 69 months, and trust me, you would know what to do with it. Evil, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Benny Big Bucks only cares about his bringing the boys to the yard. Mr. Benny Big Bucks. Who else is this? Captain Kookaburra's here. I believe Captain Kookaburra's in the multiplayer. So is Chase T as well. How's the flying going, Chase T? You've been sending bloody pictures of rump steak. Jesus, obviously the economy over in New Zealand must be pretty good if you're, you know, getting flying lessons and rump steak. Oh my God. Richo, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Who else is lurking about? Did I see in here? Bubba Van Braun. Good morning, Bubba. Good evening, I should say. Holy cow. What is this already? Good evening, my friend. Pringles, unfortunately for everybody, Pringles is here. He's a retired streamer over on Twitch. You know, he's one of those has-beens, and he's decided to join us tonight. Welcome, Pringles. We've Kelly, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the donos, Mr. Pringles. Appreciate it. Conti, thank you for the donos as well. What do you mean it wasn't funny? it was lame funny. Lame funny, you know? What can I say? Who else is here? Who did I miss? Marcus, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. Marcus is in the fake Dornier. Can't believe he's very, very...
Have a coffee on us, Mrs. Aus Flight Simmer. The best streamer on YouTube.
Mrs. Oz Flight Simmer. I noticed you used Elmo. Do you like all the Elmo memes I've been sending to you? I wish you used Instagram because I found some really good ones on Instagram, but I know you don't look at it. So, how am I feeling today? I'm pretty good. I'm like 90% good. 90% good? Percent good. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I've just got a little niggling part of the cold. It's probably going to hang around for like a week. My lump in the side of my neck's gone down, or the side of my the back here. We still don't know what it was, so I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't come up again. Anyways, I'm leaning towards it was a allergic reaction to something that I don't know I'm allergic to. So anyways, no, I switched to the Caravan. You don't need a massive airline flying you in a GA. Oh, thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. The Elmo was perfect. I know. You're getting plenty of Elmo memes from me, bitch. How do you tell you have a lump with your head like that? Well, I honestly thought I popped my jaw out. That's how much it was. How much was out, but I don't want to show you guys. I know you were harping on you what photo, but I'm not going to send it to you. It just gives you guys more ammo to pick on me at a later date. So I know maybe good old naive Shane Oz Flight Simmer a few years ago would have sent a picture, but I'm not stupid now. I've had too many incidents with you guys, but thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate it. No, but yes. You give us too much credit for that. I tell you what, the chat that we have here, but we care. Yes, you care about You care about. Well, let's just say, what's the best way I can say this? You care. No, I just won't even go there. But I think our stream chat is and does have a little bit of a knowing to it all. Like throwing chum in the water. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. We care about your misfortunes. Yes, at my expense. At my expense. We've been through a lot over the years, or I've been through a lot. Anyways, some people might think I might be I don't know, incident prone, but maybe is it just life, and unfortunately I might share too much on the internet. I don't know. Did you guys see the doggos? Greetings everyone. What's going on, Jason? Welcome back again. Did you see the doggos? We did some behind the scenes. Kirby's actually sitting in her on her couch now, aren't you, Kirbs? Waiting to go and pick up Junior from work. Yeah. Do you want to say hello before we get started? You want to come in and say hello? You come to say hello. Come here and say hello. There she is. You say hello, the Curbinator. Oh, no, don't bite the cord. Oh, no. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're going psycho. I don't want to touch her now. What's this? She's in a biting mood. Hey, it's all right. I don't know what that was all about. There was a cord wrapped around her You little shithead. Oh. Say hello to everybody after that. She nearly bit my finger off. Oh. Did I take you off your couch? Yeah. All right. You can go back in your couch now. Back on your perch, man. Jesus. This shit's getting dangerous. Did she leave a mark? I don't know. She did too. She left a little mark. Yeah, she didn't want to get off the couch. Oh my God. No, I need to go back and have a look at that. That is funny. We'll have to make like a YouTube clip out of that one. Oz flights they got bashed up by a friggin' 1.5 kilo dog. All right, guys, let's get some game sounds up, or sim sounds up, I should say. Excuse me. And we are going to do this. Curbinator. Yep. 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 She's still got a freaking mean streak, you know, that's for sure. AI image will be incoming. Getting beaten up by the dog. Oh my God. All right, let's turn some of this music down just to start off with. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to about flying this guy here because I haven't flown this for ages as well. All right. We are, so I put the P&L in the Discord because it's a bit of a bush trip today. So I'm going to change this to 6 o'clock in the morning. Who is this guy? Mr. Impulse Simulations, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. You just missed all the action. I had little friggin' Rambo go sick at me before. Hey? Yep, she's just chilling on the couch. Yeah, I'll take a photo. I'll show you. She's just chilling on the couch now. I don't have Discord open, by the way, guys. Just chilling on the couch underneath little Rambo. Here you go. Here she is. She's chilling on a little couch. She didn't want to move. And she decided to cut sick. Action around here. Yeah, the dog attacked me on the stream. It was so funny. She's only like that big. It's crazy. DM you with the Gerbinator timestamp. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you missed it. Yeah, if you just go back like 5 minutes, you'll find it. Holy cow. Anyways, that was very, very, very funny. She has her own couch. Yeah, she does have her own couch. Yep, she does. She's a legend. All right, let's see if I got some camera views here. I seem to be missing some camera views. You don't say. Oh, I don't want to use that today. Do we have some camera views? I thought I created some more camera views. But didn't I save them? Oh, there we go. I didn't save any of those. Oh, did I look? Oh, look. I've stuffed them up. Anyways, I will. Is that 9 and 7? Let's give this one a 9. What else have we got a 9? Oh, hang on. Oh, it's 1 and 3. Let's change that to 3. There we go. And we will change this guy to a 1. Cool. That should work. You cut your mullet. What do you mean my mullet? Yeah, I had a mullet. They were from the clips. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, we cut the mullet, unfortunately. But yeah, I put the P&L in the Discord, guys. If you want to grab it, you're welcome to. You can figure out what we are doing. Hopefully, the flight plans come across here because I don't know what I'm going to do if it's not going on. Mr. Impulse Simulations, when's Melbourne coming to the sim? The Orbex one's just getting worse and worse and worse. All right, let's got to remember how to actually start this dude. There we go.
I am calling it now. That is the highlight of this stream. Hashtag Rambo Curbinator.
Oh, well, that's it. My work is done. That wasn't a clap. My work is done. I'll see you later, everybody. Have a good night. Catch you later. No need to do any more streaming. Curbinator's just, she's taken it. We don't need to do any more. Pitot heat, stall heat. No, we don't do those ones. This is the one I want there. There we go. We don't need to do any more. When you grow your hair back without hair cream, I'll go live on Twitch. You know that's never, ever, ever, ever going to happen. All right, cool. Avionics. I just want to see if that flight plan's going to be in there. Well, I'll just have to make my own then, won't I? Just have to make my own. I couldn't do any worse than what's in there now. Hey, Saki, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Great stream last night, and thanks for the spoon. I appreciate it. But it might be time to you need to do a bit of waxing, Saki. Just saying. There'll be a favor. That'll be a favor to me. Oh, everyone's in fine form today. There we go. Let's put that on there. I can remember how to start this thing. Hey, I think this will work. Is this the spinning prop gonna spin? Oh shit. I don't know why it's beeping. I had the other one switched on. There we go. We can still start the engines. I remember how to fly this sucker. There we go. Oh, there we go. What else do I need to do? Standby. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's get this guy on. Let's got rid of that. Standby electric power is in engine ignition. Turn that guy off there. What else do we need? Standby electric pump power in opt. I didn't turn it on. I didn't turn it on. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Oh, looks like this has gone in there too. Cool. Cool. Is this going to work for me today? No. Type is connected. Why is that not working? Oh, it is down there. Okay. So I'm just checking out, making sure that that's working. Cool. All right, cool. It's just making sure that the SimFlight simulations majig is working. So, and it seems to be. Hello from the land of where? Hope you're doing well, Pretsky. Welcome to the stream. Airport wants $1,250 an hour to capture images, video, and elevation data. Captured was quoted about $40K. What? For Melbourne? Holy cow! Would you even make that in sales? Holy cow! Like maybe St. Helena Airport. $40K? From Melbourne? Not even remotely close. Holy cow. Oh, Poland. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. All right, let's tune in the radios. Standby electric is inopt. I can't remember what that is because I haven't flown this guy for a while. Might be that one. There we go. Cool. Let's figure out what we're doing. We're going to tune in to the ground 124.55, and we're going to do some VFR flying here. And down here, if I use my little thing here, make sure this is going to work. .55, 124. Pump that in there. That should switch over. Which it did, and then tower's got to be 118.07, so I'm going to put tower in there. 118.075. It just works so good, this little gadget here. There we go. That's cool. Saki, what gives you the right to drop a Ken Lee in, especially when you have single-handedly put the inflation up for this quarter by yourself in one transaction with your 5090 purchase? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So kind. Brett's James Falzetto. I'm surprised he doesn't have any sponsors left after the shit season they're having anyway, so he's a good bloke. I did see and hear the mention. Wizard Gaming, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. All right, we need to get cracking, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see if we can actually get some talking and squawking done. Jackson ground. This is Caravan 7766. We just want to grab permission to taxi the active runway for a VFR departure. At least your sound file doesn't go for 1 minute. Got nothing. I got nothing.
This is what the ATC audio sounds like, and next is what yours sounds like.
Excuse me. Jackson ground. This is Caravan 7766. We just want to grab permission to taxi the active runway for a VFR departure. Oh no! It's not working off the right friggin' comms. How do I fix that? It's not working on the right friggin' comms. Now it is. I pressed the wrong button. It wasn't on the right comms. Hang on, I've got to go and do all this again. So I just radio checked myself and I sound like a knob. $124.55. She attacked me on the stream. She literally attacked me on the stream. No sympathy. See, get nothing. Get nothing. Absolutely nothing. Jackson all ground. This is Caravan 7766 requesting taxi to the active runway for VFR departure, please. Got nothing.
Caravan 766, runway 19er, taxi via Delta Alpha, hold short of runway 19er, and have you got information, Mike?
We do have information, Mike. Thank you very much, Mike. We'll taxi to runway 19, and we'll taxi via Delta, then Alpha, and we'll hold short. 7766. I didn't have Mike, but he gave it away, and he said there was a mic. So we got a mic. Yeah, Ken Lee does go for a while, so you've got to shorten it. We run the short version here. Break off. Brakes are working. Marcus is riding on the top of his plane. There's Mr. Brett Plays there as well. Oh, everyone's here. Look at Marcus. What sort of shamble operation is he running over there? You needed this flight tonight? I need to fix that view. I can't even see out the window. I'm assuming this is Delta. Let's have a look at the map here. Yep. This is definitely Delta. Flying Carpet Airlines? Yeah, it looks like it. Absolutely looks like it.
12 Hotel requesting direct out departure.
That's Mr. Blitz. Make sure we don't, Mr. What's it? Edger space? Don't ride up his backside here. Oh, there's one thing I haven't done. Oh, I think we passed him. I'm building a birthday present for my Kara's son. You're building a game machine. Oh, nice. That'd be a very, very nice gift. Always love the Caravan. Oh, nice. Which server? We're on the West USA, on the West USA server. Oh, actually, no, that's the old one. We're on the, what is it? East Europe server, I believe.
One two Hotel requesting straight out departure to the south, and we're ready to taxi now.
West Europe, yep. The old Westie.
Quebec, contact tower on 118.075. Bye bye.
We've got information, Mike. Wilco, 12 Hotel.
No, definitely need to fix that view up. So we got Marcus there. And we've got a bit of a train behind us. Pringles has already taken off. Surprised he even remembers how to fly a plane. How you doing tonight, Mr. Brett, please? And Mrs. Please says Michael. There we go. Here's Alpha 4 for runway 19. Marcus is rubber banding there. Jackson ground 7766. We're holding short runway at Alpha 4 for 19. It normally would chuck me over, but because I'm not right on the line. Alright, we're going to switch over to tower. There we go. Oh no, that was wrong too. I didn't change it. That'll work. Jackson Old Tower, this is Caravan 7766. We're holding short for runway 19 at Alpha 4.
Caravan 7766, Jackson Tower, runway 19er, cleared for takeoff. After takeoff, make a left 4-5-degree turn as soon as practical for noise abatement. Proceed on course after reaching 8,500. Avoid northwest climbs over Teton National Park.
4-5. Hang on, that's not what I want to do.
Yeah,
What did he say? 8,500. I think he said. Noise abatement, hey? Clear for takeoff, runway 19. After takeoff, we'll make a left-hand turn, 45 degrees, for noise abatement. We'll proceed on course after reaching 8,500 and avoid northwest climbs over the Tetons National Park, 7766. Alright, so that's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to get to 8.5 before we can resume on navigation here.
12 Hotel, we're holding short and ready to go.
Here we go. 2 that can go in. That's on. Cool. Holy shit! We just nearly got taken out by Pringlers. Well, they want us to turn right, so I'm assuming, I don't know, over that way? Don't know. Well, they said they wanted us to go to 45, which is basically flying back this way, so I don't know. I don't think he's a good pilot either. Just saying. Alright, speed's alive. 45 degree left turn. Ah, okay. I might not have read it right. Here she goes. Such a beautiful plane to fly. Because we've pretty much got to go back the other way anyway, so. I absolutely
One, two,
no
hotel,
power from the
holding short
engines.
Alpha 19, we're going to be departing to the south, Jackson Hole traffic.
What are you flying, Jason? Alright, flappy doos up. There's Pringles on the right hand side.
Back, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, November 4 to Quebec.
Hey, Marcus, we're not on. I'm not on SI radio either, so that might be why yours is a little bit
Yeah,
different.
we're not too phased about the noise abatement. We're just going to send it, mate.
Well, that's why there is, because there's a couple of buildings over there and there's nothing over here. There's 7.5. The brand new Charlie 2 from Black Square. So we'll go to the left. That's the one. Yes, that's the same one that I'm flying now. We're going to go up to 8.5. Be quiet, please. What are we being quiet for? Flaps up all the way. There we go. So we can see Kanga, we can see Pringles, Mr. Crazy Crackers there, Just Dave. Nate's there. Angry Zebra's there. Captain Kookaburra's there. Little posse we've got going. Oh, look at that. And then we have a bunch of people behind us there. I'm not sure where they're flying to, but we're going this way. How good is this sim? Alright, there's 8.5, so we can resume on navigation here. Autopilot can go on. And then we'll kick on the nav. Think Shane missed my Discord. No, I don't have any I'm not in Discord. I don't have it on. So if you set me a thing in Discord, I can't see it. Oh, I suppose I could check on my phone. Where is Jackson Holes? Jackson. Oh, 8 hours ago. Yeah, I haven't been in there for hours. I haven't been in there for ages. You could just tell me here. The P&L's going to pop us into the mountain here. Which is
What did you
always
just
good.
say?
What'd you say, mate? I recommended the backside Teton departure. Ah, Roger. Sorry if I missed that one. We're meant to be holding at 8,000, and
Caravan
I'm on this
766, you're
mode.
leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Something about touching, and then there was a Jackson and Jackson Hole Airport. I don't know, mate.
Over to approach Jackson Tower 7766. No, it wants us to go over there. Okay. All right, so we may have to go up a little bit higher, I think. Actually, I'm gonna run the heading bug because we were flying up this this section here anyway, so just manually fly it here. And we'll go at 11.5. There we go. Cool. Scary, no pressurized and flying in these mountains? Yes, well, you know. I sort of wanted to fly around here because Flight Sim obviously spent so much, you know, effort and data. So I wanted to check out all the cool spots and just have a little bit of a look at and fly around near Yosemite and all that sort of stuff. So, Mark, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Black Square is worth it. Absolutely, 100%. Yep, and they've got the Commander coming out soon as well. We will do our best. See, I'm even changing the range with the range knob. I should have had set up a camera so you guys can see me actually using this live. Yosemite's ways. It shows you how much I know, which is not much, seriously. Not much at all. Yosemite's California? I have no idea where I am then. I have no idea. Yellowstone? Maybe. I have no idea. Tonight I'm driving in the ETS, the older Mercedes-Benz. I would like to say that I know what you're talking about, but I actually don't. We're sort of flying... what are we doing, north or south here? So we're sort of flying north, then we're going to the east. It's basically what we're doing. Always get Yosemite and Yellowstone mixed up too. It's wherever they did all the data and did all this new topography, so to speak. That's what we're checking out today. Yosemite Liberties. Actually, what we might do is... Jackson Hole approach. This is Caravan 7766, currently at 11,500. Can we please pick up bike following to our next destination? I take that as a no. Obviously not on the right frequency here. Oh man, this thing's so cool. Guys, go and check out that video that I did through Flight Simulations modules. They are so good. They just work on so many planes. And if you are a GA nut, you'll absolutely love these guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here, I'll take a photo so you guys can see what I'm using. Your lens needs cleaning, apparently. This is what we're using. It's pretty cool. Look at this. It looks pretty crap, actually. Especially where the line is there. Holy cow. Wrong time to be looking at that part. And we've got a bunch of different areas we're going to be landing. Bush trips, bush strips, bush trips, bush whatever. Moser G1000 is a great too, I heard. Yeah, but the difference is, the thing is, you can do this and you can still look at the screen. Like, I honestly think having, because I've had stuff that have with G1000s with the screens before. I've had that through other manufacturers. It's nothing new, but obviously the Moser one's great quality at a great price. But like, I don't know. Do you really need a screen on your desk when you've got it on the screen there? I don't know. I guess it's the same as using a wing control FMS when you've got one on screen too, I guess. No difference. Sit in your cockpit and use them. What cockpit? I don't have any cockpits at the moment that are actually together and made. I sold them all to pay for the 5090. I got rid of them all. You've got 4 of them now? Yeah. I had about 4 at one stage, and like I had like 2 in the living room. Mrs. Oz was going nuts. I created a little game, posted a link to it in the Discord channel. Yeah, I'm not even loaded in the Discord. VH is just what they would use for a GA call sign on a plane in Australia for your rego. So it puts it on every tail number because I haven't taken it out of the sim. Negative, it's the prefix for all the Oz regos. Isn't that what I just said? Obviously I didn't. I thought that's what I said. Look at that. Look at the terrain. Victor Hotel. Yeah, Victor has his hotel. Oh, Brizzy's finally catching up. There we go, Mr. Blitzy's there. Is he actually flying that? He is. He actually is flying that. And then we've got everybody over this way. These guys look like they're just going straight to the destination and not actually doing the whole flight plan that we've got planned for tonight's festivities. I think Conti must have gone to bed. But Conti, thank you very much for the 69 months, the $2 super sticker, and also Mr. Evil with the $10 super chat. And then we had a couple of donos from Mr. Aaron and Pringles. I need to time out Pringles more often because then he does donos. Which we love those things. All right, we're going to go over to Nav, which I could have just used the buttons on this thing, though. So, Chase, how's the flying lessons going? If anybody doesn't know, Chase has actually been doing some flying lessons in a Tomahawk, of all things. We did all the Tetons backside catching up now. No worries, no worries. I've flown a bunch of times around all those different places, around the Tetons anyway. First solo today. You really need to get a life.
I really need to get a life.
I've been telling you that for a very, very long time, Aaron. Are you only just realizing that now? So Chase did his first solo today. Congratulations. You'll never forget it. How was your landing? I ballooned my first solo landing a little bit. I've actually got it on camera too. Went very, very well. Nice. Well, once you get your first solo out, everything just happens really quickly after that. Everything just happens super quickly after that. And how many hours did you do before you did your solo? Yeah, everything starts to happen a lot quicker now because you've got all the fundamentals of flying down. 12.6 hours. Oh, nice one. Did well. Tomahawk lands different to a Cessna 150, 152. Yeah, it would. .6 hours is good. I think my hours were up there because of friggin' COVID. So when I was doing my flight lessons, COVID hit, and I had done my solo checks, and I was ready to do a solo, and then COVID hit. So we had like, what, 4 or 5 months off before I could go back flying. Pics in Discord? Cool, I'll check that out later. So then when I got back to flying, we had to do, 2 or 3 more hours again before they'll let me go and actually do my solo. So wasted like, another $1,000. Thank you, COVID. Because it was all about, you couldn't be in the vicinity, and then they were going through all the laws of what businesses were allowed to be open and all that sort of stuff. So that took like 4 or 5 months for them to figure that out before I could actually go back and do my flying. So it sort of stretched out my getting my my license. So, but congratulations, Mr. Cheese T. Yeah, get all your Furious stuff done as quickly as you can. Just knock it out. Ah, that's awesome news. So how many circuits did you do? Did you just do the one, or did you do 2 or 3, or? All right, so I think this is... No, so we're going to be making a turn, and then we're going to go to Kilo Whiskey Yankee Sierra, which is going to be our first coffee stop, because I've got a machine, I've got a FS Mods machine asking to do another part, so we'll have a quick stop there. Oh, that's awesome news. I'm really happy for you. I did one, then I did a EFT and 2 glide approaches, then instructor hopped out and did 1 solo. Yeah, they were doing glide approaches and stuff just to make sure that you in case you had an engine out or something. I love doing glide approaches. So much fun. It's like a little roller coaster. How many machines consecutive running? I think at the moment, right now, I've got... This is not all of them, but what I've got running now off the top of my head is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. I've got 5 or 6 running at the moment. Do you have 7 machines in total? No, we've got like 11 or 12. So some of our machines only do a couple of different parts because they're bigger beds. So they might do like the, well, they can do everything, but some of them only use them for a couple of different parts because I need them for the bigger beds. But yeah. we pretty much spent the first 12 months of FS Mods setting up all the manufacturing and the basically everything. When's FS Mods going public on the ASX? Well, not anytime soon because it's very quiet. It's actually quiet because the world economy is pretty snuffed up. And just to add a little bit more, Europe's just gone and changed all their import VAT laws. So basically, they've pretty much copied America. What Trump did, they've gone and copied the same thing. So it's gone a little bit quiet in that neck of the woods, which will for a little bit. But yeah, it's not the busiest at the moment. So we won't be going on the ASX anytime soon. But I was asking a bunch of my developer friends and stuff. It's across the board. Flight Sim's pretty quiet at the moment. The Sim's saturated with many products now because 2020 and 2024 has been out for quite a while. So there's a lot of competition going around, which seems to happen. Right, this is going to make a turn, and we've got another airport just over here somewhere. I reckon it's going to be over here somewhere. There we go. Here's the turn. And we're going to Kilo Whiskey Yankee Sierra, which I wonder if it's going to be a CTAF. Sugar me mama. I tried to do fight following and I wasn't listening to the dude. 2742. There we go. He's just picked us up. Altimeter is 2991. There we go. So 13 nautical miles. We're going to go into the CTAF here. And we are... KWYS. You'd think I would have looked up some information about this place, but looks like there's the airport there from left to right. Got no information, no frequencies. Oh, here we go. Runway 119's in use. Yellowstone Airport. Okay. This Yellowstone Airport. Cool. All right, we're going to drop the autopilot off. And we are on the CTAF here. And this is going to be the first stop. So the airport there. It looks like an airport. There we go. That's definitely a runway. That is definitely a runway. Yellowstone traffic. This is Cessna 7766. We are about 6 nautical miles to the south. Currently at 11,000, descending down to 6,000. We'll make a way in on a 30 degree on the downwind for a runway 19 approach. 7766 Yellowstone traffic. Oh my god, that was so bad. So bad. But that's what we'll do. You did miss the geezer. Oh, that's what I was flying
Caravan
over.
7766, departure, runway 19er is active, left traffic, QNH 29er83, no reported traffic.
No reported traffic. We'll make our way in for runway 197766. Yeah, I remember when I did the flight plan. That's what I was meant to look at, but I missed it.
Caravan 766, runway 19er, left traffic, QNH 29er83, no reported traffic.
Ah, well. I remember that's why I flew that way.
In 1-2 hotel, we'll be doing the same as the other fella. You get the idea.
So sloppy. Sounds like we got Sloppy Joe behind us on the radios. Mr. Grumpy, what's going on?
Caravan 766, no reported
Gamer.
traffic.
Gamer, I should say. Apologies. Alright, first notch flaps going out. My black square at 2A refuses to work. No power when the throttle pushes forward. Have you got your prop all the way in? Alright, looks like we're clear on the lefty here. And we're clear on the righty here. And we're going to turn. Pringles is overflown and he's going to continue on by the looks of it. Everything is all set on stumped. Did you just load it in? Maybe jump out of the sim fully and then reload it back in. Like if you just loaded it in for the first time. Right, second dodge flaps is in. There we go. Looks like Junior's home from work. Yeah, but once you install it, go into the sim, go out of the sim, then go back into the sim. Because remember, it's got to load it all in once and then to the config file. Yellowstone traffic, Cessna 7766 turning base for runway 19.
Quebec, 2 miles west of the airport.
Caravan 766, runway 19er, left traffic, no reported traffic.
Runway 19er.
Marcus is, I think Marcus is on a different thing to us with his SayIntentions. That's why he sounds like a robot. Clear. Been having issues with the sim taking a break to let it all clear out some of the bugs.
Yellowstone traffic, 1-2 hotel, out to the north. We're coming in for 19 and we're coming in hot, so watch out.
And we've got an idiot on the runway gonna try to make us do a go around. We'll just pretend he's not there. No. Do you have SI radio turned on, Marcus? Because you sound different. Do you have it on or off? I can't remember which way mine's set today. Jeez, we're floaty McFloats here.
I think I just got cut off on final there, whoever that is. Thank you.
Oh my god. You know the plane in front has right away, yeah? Like, you need to do a go around. Just saying.
Caravan 766, contact ground on 123.0 for your request.
Over the ground, 7766. Yeah, I know. You cut in front of him? I know. This is what we're dealing with. Captain Underpants, that's where he got his virtual flying license from. It says go to ground, but there's no ground frequency here. So we're just going to stay on the CTAF. Yellowstone traffic, this is Cessna 7766. We're currently taxiing back up to runway 19. Yellowstone traffic. Just turned SI radio off. Okay. I think it's good if we're all on it, or it's not good if some of us are on it or off. And I remember I turned it off for a reason a little while ago. I don't know why though. I can't remember. I'll just leave the strobe on. Oh, Mr. Brett Blaze, did you see that? Did you see that? He basically nosedived it. Holy cow. There we go. We've got Mr. Briz Fryer. Another on SayIntentions as well. Brett just nosedived it into the ground. You saw that? Yep. Just saw a plane flicking around, bouncing around in front of us there. Love it. I backed the throttle off and it drove into the ground. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, nice landing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jeez, I'm speeding. He did a cartwheel, yep. There's nothing, it's like cold trickle. There's nothing I can't do with a race car. Nothing Brett can't do with a plane. How good does that look? Alright, so I'm just going to park up here off the grass. Actually, pretty much where Mr. Century Cap is. I'm just going to park around here. There we go. So we can see anybody that's coming in. Alright. Brake can go off. Alright guys, I'll be back in a sec. Just give us a couple of minutes. I'm just going to go and make a quick cup of coffee and just go and change a print around. Won't be a second.
But then you looked away before I could say that all I want is you and to be near, standing where you are. I'll give you my heart, peace when we're apart. But then he walked by, you see, he walked by and started to smile, got up and took him by the hand. Now I understand that he is your man. You make me weak in the knees, and I believe in you and me. So darling, please and I believe you and me. So darling, please fly away with me, and you will see that you belong with me. I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day. I was lost in space, but you pulled me down and wiped away those cloudy thoughts. I could see the sky when you were close to me. I can't believe what you brought. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. I will always remember it. How you turned everything around. I will always remember it. How you got me off the battleground. How you got me off the battleground. Yeah. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted.
I know I have to lay in the bed I made. I know I let you down, and that was a big mistake. Just tell me your life, you have to. I just wanna pretend that you're mine for the last time. Is that alright?
All right. Cool. Sorry about that. And one that just decided to like spew filament everywhere because the part fell over, which is always good. Don't know why that happened, but anyways. All right, what are we doing here? We're going to go to Mike Tango 48. All right. Gotta love that. Yeah, it was my fault though. I think the reason why is because I started the print and I left the friggin' door open, and then when I went in there, I closed the door and the temperatures changed on it, so it would have chucked a darkie. That's what it would have been. I don't know why, because spew and moist is something completely different. Might not be from your neck of the woods, but we class them as different, and spew is actually quite a slang Aussie word used a lot, so. But we know how back to front the US vocabulary and dictionary is. There's Kanga. Someone else coming in. Yellowstone traffic, Cessna 77 or Caravan 7766 lining up runway 19. Oh, look, it's a friggin' train of people. Yellowstone traffic, Caravan 776 rolling runway 19 will be departing to the south on climb 11,500. Yellowstone traffic. And she wants to fly. Here we go. So cool. Actually, we need to go to the north, don't we? Still. Now we have to go 3 nautical miles out before we can actually do our own thing. Or 1.5 up. Either one. What's going up? Mr. York, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day, 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 g'day. just overfly here, I think is the word on the street. There's a Mr. Blitz. We'll watch out for him. And Pringlers. The two misfits. Yellowstone traffic. Caravan 7766. Overflying the aerodrome, currently at 9,500. We're continuing along to the north on climb 11,500. Yellowstone traffic. So we're going to overfly. Go through some clouds, you know, and then continue north. Alrighty, so autopilot can go on. What's the heading mode doing? Let's move that around there. Put on heading mode. Keep the VS coming up. There we go. Cool. Happy days. Yeah, sometimes with the prints, if you're doing something that has a small adhesion to the bed, like what I was actually printing, I was printing out one of the levers, or the levers handles for a Piper Twin throttle lever, and it's literally like that much sits on the bed, so it can get knocked off pretty easily. So if you did what I actually did and changed and closed the door, it changed the temperature of the whole manufacturing bay that it was in, and it cracked the darkie. So let's back up on nav, which is no big deal because that particular print only takes 51 minutes for that particular part. But mind you, that particular product is made up of 12 parts. It's made up of 12 parts. So all in all, it takes a while to manufacture. And then I've got to assemble it. Do you set your brim width? Yeah. Yep. Don't ask me what it is for that particular product. I don't know. They're all, I basically, when I design something, I design how it's actually going to manufacture at the same time to give it the best possible strength for what it is. So they're the two things that I'm thinking of. What am I actually designing and how is it going to manufacture? And then when I'm prototyping it, I'll prototype it to get to what I need it to, and then I'll prototype and keep working on the settings. And once everything's dialed in, and I go to the actual manufacturing stage for orders, I just then use the same files and the same settings, and after that I'll forget what they are because I don't need to do it anymore. Welcome to my world. Yes. Yep. Ooh, 11.5. We're nearly there. So then you forget what they were. But yeah, you've got it. The difference is you can design something, right? And it might look good, but if you didn't design it in mind with how it's going to be manufactured and built, you're wasting your time and the thing's going to be a piece of shit. And no offense to other makers out there or whatever, if they don't design and think about their products the way that it's meant to be manufactured, you know, it's one of the reasons why I started doing what I was doing, because I actually ordered some stuff as a customer, and I ordered a bunch of stuff from a couple of different things, and they were just crap. It's one of the reasons why I decided to go and do our own stuff and make sure they're high quality. And, you know, you can tell some people when they do stuff, they do stuff and, you know, you'll find that our stuff takes like maybe 5 times longer to manufacture because of the high quality that we put into each part. So they're the differences between what, you know, some people will do and what your high-end stuff you're expecting it to be. Jeez, look at the friggin' autogen below. It's insane. There is a design term for what you're describing. Do you know what it is? No, I don't. I don't know the design term. What is it? Common sense? Is it common sense? Is that the design term? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It is it? Is it called common sense? PS5 has been the PS5 has been neglected. What do you mean the PS5 has been neglected? No, I'll let you know. I'll figure it out, and I'll let you figure it out and let me know. No, I'm not going to do any of that shit. You can just tell me. On the marketplace, yeah, absolutely. This is the thing is, they've spread themselves way too thin. Look at that. They spread themselves way too thin. Look at that. That's absolutely insane, isn't it? This is flight sim. This is how good the sim can look when they have the actual data to do it. It's crazy. Flight Sim Factory, do I know them? Yep. Oh, don't worry, there's a couple of good ones there. There's a couple of good, you know, FS Mods is not the best one out there. There's a couple of good ones. There's probably 4 or 5 that I would say that are actually very, very good. All right, so we're coming up to a marker that I had. Then where are we going from there? Oh, we're making a turn here, okay. I'm using your throttles right now on my Bravo 208. What sort of throttles were they? Were they the Piper ones or what were they? I can't remember. Bring back a Flight Simulator 2004, a century of flight, peak flight sim graphics. I'll piss off, Benny. Hey, Benny, do you remember the days before they moved? Oh, I actually remember the prepared days before it was, when it was 32 and then it had to get moved to 64 because no one could finish the long haul flights. Remember those days? It's like everyone had to have automatic save on because you couldn't finish a flight. It was crazy. All right, so I believe we are... I put the flight plan in, but I think I'm following... We're going to be following this guy pretty much all the way around now, from memory. I remember playing 2004 and using the keyboard. Oh my god. Put discs in for every time you play FS9? Really? I don't remember that. I actually don't remember that. Oh, you did too. You had to put the disc in. That is right. You had to put the disc in. Yeah. Because I had to check it. I do remember that now. Yep. I do remember that. Since tuning SI radio off, I don't think you could hear me, right? I haven't heard you yet, but are we on the same frequency, though? That is the question. I'm not on any current frequency that I should be on. Which frequency are you on? And I'll tune to that one and see if you can hear me. was on Yellowstone CTAF. So that's been changed now. So I'm not even on the right CTAF. Hang on. I'll just jump on 122.95. So if you jump on 122.95 and say something, if you're near me, I should be able to hear it. I don't know. Hang on. I'll check. See if you can jump on that frequency. See if you can say something, and then we'll go from there. And I'll have a look to see what I'm on. Where do I got to go for that again? What's new? No, it's experimental, isn't it? Experimental? I forget. Where is it? Which one is it in? Just keep an eye on. I'm flying dead into this mountain up here. Settings, experimental. No, that's not in the experimental anymore. Where's SI? Which part? Hang on. Oh, I've got SI radio turned on, Marcus. I've got it turned on. I had it on the whole time. Jesus. Can't get good help, can you? Heading mode. You cannot get good help at all. Oh my god. No, it's on still. Hang on. I'll turn it off. Well, actually, everybody else had it on. Do you want to turn yours back on? Because everybody was on. But yours has just sounded all weird. Had the same thing happened to Simblitz once. He did, because you sounded like a robot on our end.
Cessna November 4 to the Quebec radio check.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're just sounding like a robot running out of battery. This happened to Simblitz once. I don't know what he did. Hey, Blitzy, do you remember what you did? I think he contacted the guys at SI to fix it. Remember we were doing that flight and you were going nuts? You did the whole robot thing. Do you remember that? He probably doesn't. Yeah, so that's how Marcus is sounding. You have no idea how you fix that. Oh, okay.
Got no idea how I fixed it.
Good chat. So, still don't have the new update of the ATR. They did do an update, didn't they? So the one that they promised, they did do an update. I thought. I just never used it. I'm not a big fan of the ATR. I'd rather a Q400 any day. He's so helpful. I don't know. It could be just to turn off the computer and turn on computer thing, Marcus. I don't know. Which is the next one we're landing at? That is a great question. I don't know. Probably Kilo Lima Victor Mike. Kilo Lima Victor Mike. We'll do a quick touch and go or something. Which is just going to be up here. Make sure you're on the primary server and can't recall what fix it was for just overall an update that magically fixed it. Interesting. Maybe go back into SayIntentions into the Discord and re-download the client. It was updated, but I'm guessing because I'm in the PS5 that it was just... I thought it was updated across the board. But I'll be honest with you, Mr. G-Do, PC for Flight Sim is the way to go if you can do it. Because then you get access to all the third-party stuff. Yeah, we can do that. Simply said it was an improvement on your normal voice anyway, Marcus. I'm sure that's what he said. Thanks. Make sure SI is using the right microphone if you have multiple. Hey, that is a thing. That is a thing.
No, don't do me like that, Copper. I think you're just speaking your own truth, mate.
No, the mic is all good. What can I say? He was listening. He wasn't meant to be listening. All right, let's make a turn. Oh, look at that for a view. Lovely. I will say, though, the Microsoft version of Jackson Hall...
Always listening, Wazowski.
I will say that Jackson Hall's Microsoft version is a frame eater. It's not very optimized compared to the other one that I had. So I actually might delete the Microsoft one and use the other one that I had because it's better on performance. Or maybe I actually might download the scenery first instead of streaming it and see how we go. You get 2 to 4? Really? How can you even do anything, Century Cap? Or is it 2 to 4 frames drop? You prefer the Asobo KJAC performance is fine? I can see the difference. It gives me probably 10 to 15 frame hit. Yeah, I have to slow out, literally get 4 FPS. Yep. Yeah, it's not as optimized on my side of things. And they look very similar quality too. The other one that I've got, I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember who manufactures that one though. Can't believe Aaron wouldn't tell me what that means. He can be such a nag sometimes. You know what I mean? There he is. Just making sure you're still around. I'm working. You He's too busy taking those feet finder pics. Making the cash. Getting some micro stutters there, but that's more of that's more chase plane, which I need to update. Has anybody have you found mine yet? Found your what? I sending them privately. Your feet pics of what? The stump. He only has an OnlyFans. Your foot. Well, that's what he's doing. I never said I went on there and looked for stuff, though. I never said I went there and had a look at it. So, you know, you can't catch me out that easy. He has his own QF only. You're hearing a fax tone today? Chat's gone downhill quickly. Yeah, absolutely. Back to normal. All right, we're basically pretty much doing a 180 here. Because we're meant to be landing here. Oh, looks like I'm going to do an engine out here. Just lost the engine. Where's the airport? We must be over the top of it somewhere. There it is there. I fancy that. Let's see what's going on here. Airport lookup for Kilo.
Yeah, now 1-2 hotel. We're gonna just do a casual buzzing of the airfield. So just everyone watch out.
Just do a bit of a touch and go, I think. When you're right over the airport, I know. It's still running. It's only because, I only say that, it's only because I was meant to land here, but I was too busy, we're talking about feet, so I got sidetracked. Happens occasionally. Look at all this altitude we're going to lose, though. Tell you what, it is this area here with all this new ortho in here. It's a friggin' GA gold mine. And this is when I need my Toby on. There you go, he's coming in hot. We're definitely going to make the runway from here. Oh, I need to update that link. There's Pringles doing all the let's land on the with a tailwind. that friggin' runway? I don't know what that runway is. Can't read it. Got any more flaps? No. We're flapped out. 2-2? Yeah, it's 2 something. Was thinking 2-3? 2-2, 2-3? I don't know. We're gonna have to lose some altitude though. Do a 360? Ah, it's fine because I've got full flaps down and now I'm slipping it in. So if you look, we're probably losing about 2,000 feet a minute. Yeah. So we will lose quite a lot. I think Mr. Pringles was right. That's definitely 2-2. And we've got a couple of grass strips here too. We might make that grass strip actually. Just slip it in. Just slip it in. Get the name tags off just so I can have a look.
Yeah, 1-2 Hotel, we're on short final full stop.
And take it out of the slip.
Oh, good God, what are you doing, mate?
Landing on the grass strip, you turkey. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Well, I was. I changed my mind. When I saw a grass strip there, I was like, I'd rather land on the grass strip. It's a bit more fun, you know. There we go. And we might do a short field. Who's this turkey? Alright, I'll wait for everybody to come in. And then we might do some short field takeoffs onto the next leg. Marcus has been... Jesus, Marcus. I hope you got a hat, my friend, and some glasses. Keep an eye on Brett in case he crashes again. I'm looking for him. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. If he's not crashing, he's running out of fuel. It's usually how Mr. Brett plays roles. He's known for running out of fuel. Please open your internal separator on the grass. Okay. Okay, sir. Let me unlock the internal separator, please. There's Dave, he's riding on the top. Everyone's in the convertibles. Who's Crazy Kraken in the chat? And who's Nate in the chat? Just so I could put name tags to a name. Alright, Mr. Simmer. Show us how it's done, sir. Oh, he's going to taxi back. I'm just going to take off from here. What is that? Oh no! What is that? Oh my god! What do you call that, you donkey? Gotta give this one more go. No worries. I notice we're all stopped using the radio, Blitzy. All the shenanigans start. Let's keep our distance from him. You call that Paul Pilot? Yeah. Oh, I'm doing radio control planes now.
Let me have my phone, okay?
You like that Alaskan dude that, remember the ground crew guy that pinched the plane and then went and did loops around Seattle? They made a Disney movie about it, funny enough. Does everybody remember that when the dude stole the ATR? Took it for a joy fly?
King, mate.
I remember, because I think we were streaming when it happened, actually. Because it was only a few years ago. Ever tried TDS Pro? No, actually, well, I think I do have the TDS. But I'd rather not have the 750s. I'd rather just use the 530s and the 430s. I like them. It was actually a Q400. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they made a Disney movie about it. Funny enough, because I haven't watched the Disney movie, but it come up in like my YouTube feed the other day. I was like, oh, that's weird. Autopilot, we'll go to nav. And we'll keep climbing. The VNAV will come up. There we go, that's what I wanted. Oh, you fool. I'm trying to work this out still. No, I gotta do that. I need to figure out. Oh, okay, so I can use the VS. Yeah, okay, cool. So if I do VS. Oh, there it is there. Roger Dodger. Cool. So the 750s are beautiful. Hey, Curb, what's going on? How do you mean by 750s? As in the GTNs? Yeah, I'm not a big fan because I'll probably never fly a plane in the real world with one because I couldn't afford to rent it. Change this frequency back. Like if I hopped in and rented a plane and had a GTN 750 now, I would go, ooh, okay, I'm in the wrong plane. Why are we on roll here? Excuse me? Yeah, it's on there. To me, the 208 is the best. Yeah, well, they've got the Commander coming out soon, which I'm very excited to be checking out. What is this thing doing? There we go. It's because I'm trying to get my buttons to I'm getting used to my buttons on this thing. That's why. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to tell the caster when I crash the plane. Still getting used to the buttons. It's the plane's fault, yes. I'm using my new wing controller heavy and metal rudder pedals for the first time. They are awesome. Nice. What made you choose the wing control over, say, the Moser? And did you get the dampener? So if you're wondering why Simblitz has two planes following him, it's because he's using SayIntentions and he's got multiplayer turned on. That's why he looks like a twat doing that. There we go. Back in action. About 50 kilometers, 50 nautical miles to say the next airport. For me, that video Simblitz did sold me on that device. Which device is that? Because he did which video? Because he's done a bunch of different videos. I'm on the stream, Dad. I think Blitzy did really, really well on the last couple of... He does really well on all his videos, to be honest. Let's just, you know... But, yeah, the G4000 vid was good to see. Yeah. Best add-on ever. Can you clip that? He does well because the thing is, when you, in my opinion, right, to be honest, when you're doing review videos, it actually doesn't matter how good the video looks. It doesn't matter how good the footage looks, how good it sounds. The main part of the video is that it should be a detailed video on what's good and what's bad. So I like how Simblitz does his videos because he does do that. Now there's a bunch of content creators that do that, but then there's a bunch that don't. So as an example, you know, the last video I did, the USBs are a big problem. You got to whack 4 USBs in there, and then you've got like cables running around everywhere. I'll actually take a photo. I'll show you guys. So, you know, you've got to mention the good with the bad. And he does that. Look at these. So these are all the cables that are actually coming out of that one device. 4 USB cables. Because they made it modular for, I understand the reasons why, but That's the only downfall, but I can live with that downfall. But you've got to make sure you mention stuff like that. So yeah, I like how he mentions pros and cons. The thumbnail and it uses engagement. Don't make his head bigger than what it already is. Well, you know, I figure Simplets is going to be bland B. So when the world ends and the sun, you know, starts losing its strength, we're going to have to rely on Simplets to reflect the sun and heat up the world again from his head. So, you know, got to help the guy out a little bit. We might need him one day. Start with that. Flatmod's cable untidy idea. Oh, you can go and get cable ties. I've actually got a couple of ties on that particular one. I've got one at the back which you can't see. But my desk is also just set up. My desk is messy a lot because I'm always prototyping different Flight Sim Mods products.
You're not too far off me, mate. I watch it.
Yeah, but I've still got the little bit of fuzz on top, you know? You know when it gets really annoying and soft? I've still got that. Project Hail Mary is coming. Maybe. I've still got the fuzz. Oh my god. What was that? But yeah. Is it bigger and bolder than yours? Blitzy's, yeah. He's actually shines.
There's too many things that could be said in response to that, so I'll just nod and agree, mate.
Thank you, I owe you one. I was thinking that after I said it, I was like, well, that's probably left me open for a few things. Let's not go there. Anyways. So I think we've actually popped out of some of the good scenery for a little bit here. Open for a few things, you reckon? Maybe.
I'll leave it for you and Saki.
The Monday stream bromance. I think it's more my bromance than him. I was really trying to catch him out because he just bought the 5090 and I thought, oh, this is a good one. Did you hear about the 5090 Ti has been announced that's coming out next month? But nah, couldn't get away with that one. Wouldn't you be spewing? Wouldn't you be spewing? But I guess, you know, when you buy the latest CPU, the next one comes out. It has the word AI in it, and then they sell it for another $500 more. Oh, look at that that's a thumbnail right there. How'd you go, Jason? Did you get the Caravan up in the air? So we're not going to land at Kilo Echo Kilo Sierra, but we'll land at Kilo Romeo Victor Foxtrot, which is the one after. Not yet. Sim is playing up now. Bugger. Well, we'll be back streaming tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to be streaming. We're going to be doing some airliners. I'm not sure what airliner and what flight we're doing, but I want to check out the new SayIntentions integration with GSX. So SayIntentions now integrates in with GSX, and you can verbally. I'm not sure if any of our friends that are using SayIntentions, like Marcus or Blitz or Brizzy there, or has actually checked it out yet, but I haven't done it myself. So I want to have a look at that. So we're going to do some airliner flying tomorrow. It's very good. Yeah, it's It looks really good. Used it this morning. I did ask the guys over at SayIntentions, I asked them, can you get it to do 2 or 3 things at once in one sentence? Like, can you ask it to connect the stairs and start fueling up at the same time? I don't know if they were able to implement that, but yeah. So which basically means you don't really need to get the JSX menu up anymore. You can just get SayIntentions to do it if you've got SayIntentions. So super cool. So we're going to be checking that out tomorrow. I don't know. I might rock in the Phoenix so I can use my mount that I never get to use, which is this guy here. I like this setup here, and I never get to use it because I don't fly much Airbus, but it basically puts the FMC and the RMP together. So I want to use that. So I'll probably maybe do some Phoenix tomorrow. Do you need GSX anymore? I mean, SI's version is standalone, right? I don't know. It's interesting because I actually should ask them the reason why they did it. Well, it's probably because they know a lot of people got GSX, but it can do it by itself anyway. So it can do the services using the Microsoft part of the services, which is very, very limited anyway. So it can do its own pushback and stuff. GSX is obviously much better product. So they're really dialing in and looking at all the big products that a lot of people own, how they can integrate them. And obviously it makes business sense for them to do it. You know, SimBrief, Chase Plane, GSX. Like if we went down the list of major products, you could probably figure out what they're going to be working on next. SayIntentions by default use the stock default ground handling where the integration makes it work seamlessly with GSX. Yeah. The Microsoft ground handling's, oh, we need to go up, is not that great, considering it was meant to be the bee's knees. Up a little bit. So I'm thinking, what product could they do next? So they've done, I'm trying to think what else did I use like all the time. What won't I fly without? They're pretty much stocked all the ones that when I fly, say an airline, that's what I would fly with. I don't really have any other products that I would use. I'm thinking for bigger integrations. Look at that. But yeah, it definitely is integrating in a lot and just making things a lot easier. Rex Atmos is amazing. Yeah, I need to look at that a little bit more closely. Because how it actually does it is a lot more realistic, but I need to have a look at it. It's pretty much plug and play, isn't it, Pringles? FS Realistic, yeah, I don't use that anymore, to be honest. The reason why I don't use it is because you don't need to with Chase Plane. Freight Cloud Diffusion, yeah. Yeah, so if you have Chase, like I bought FS Realistic because they did the integration with Chase Plane, but then after messing around with it, and then Simblitz and I were talking about it at the time when it was coming out, sort of worked out that it's not really necessarily needed if you have your settings dialed in. Chase Plane automatically already does most of the stuff anyway. Did a video on it too, did he? Yeah, okay. All right, about to make a left-hand turn. That one was fire. What was fire? His video. His head's going to be on fire in a minute. Man, look at this golf course here. Look at all these runs down here. Big friggin' ski fields there, down the backside there. It's crazy. Look at all the runs down there. It's crazy. Pringles, so Ret Atmos, what's that basically doing? Is it just injecting the weather in? Are you just using it as an injector? That's all right. We're going to be making a right turn and going up this way. Just use it. And the reshading, Roger. All right. I'll have a look. Hopefully Contrail's got it so I could use my discount code. Instead of a filter, it actually changes and renders it in the simulator. I'll have to watch the video. All right, let's lock it back down to 11.5. BS this dirty dog down. There we go. And then we're going to make a turn in a minute. I love how you can set up your GPSs to display differently. Super cool. Are we going to get the turn? There we go. Peanut says set it to his place. No, I don't think so. I don't set it to anybody's places. We're absolutely hauling ass though. Get out of it, Impulse. Get out of it. Right, 30 nautical miles. Jesus. This is why us Aussies don't make great streamers, you know? Speaking for yourself there, no. Success and needed engine repair. Ah, there we go. Let's actually have a look at ours. 96 engine condition. I might have run it a little bit hot when I did the short field, or a bad version of a short field. Shane is a media partner. Do you have a code for me? A media partner for who? I'm considering a chase plane. The default external views is jumping up for some reason from since the last update. Thanks for the info. You're pretty much sold me on it now. No worries, Cap. A media partner for who? No, a media partner for who? Does probably does. I have not played it around with the cabin temp at all. It is sitting on 3 degrees, but you know, it's not freezing. It's not freezing.
Last night, I saw your arms around somebody. I never thought it'd be so hard, yeah.
There we go. Let's warm up a little bit.
Broke us apart, yeah. Now I'm seeing her, watching you. Never felt so lonely, babe. I wanna be the next to you.
Aren't you a Impulse media partner? Am I? I'm more than happy to talk about the great products that Impulse have. What does a media partner include? Ferrari? I'm staring you guys. So easy to push the buttons there. So easy to push the buttons. On your website, it says you are. On your website. I don't have a website. On their website, does it? Let me go and have a look. Let me see what Josh has done. Can someone type !Impulse? Did I end up putting a link for Josh? Where's the media partner section? Partners. Oh, here we go. Oh! Yes, we are a media partner on Impulse Simulations. No, I don't. No, we don't have a link. Jesus Christ. Who else is media partner? Practical Geek, Simblitz, Ozflight Simmer, Tank, Sid Squadron, Ozgriller, Sackhead, and Captain Rock Savage. Hey, that's not a bad group of people. Shouldn't I be like first in alphabetical order? Just saying. Does it sound very partnerish of you? No. What does it even mean? Exclamation mark Ferrari. Hang on, I'll set up links in a second. First in order ego. Hang on, Ozgorilla actually might beat me. I mean, we can make you like not on there. I'll get you sorted, Josh. Hang on, let me do this. There we go. There we go. We spammed the links. There we go. We spammed the links. Do you know a Eleven Jensen? No. Name doesn't ring a bell. Not to say that I've never met them or heard of them. I just don't know. Do we have any sales going on at the moment? No. Not at the moment. I wouldn't be putting your name in there, Mr. Peanut. There's some wise words. Don't put your name in the chat. Well, to be honest, I'm probably old enough to be Pringle's father. I wouldn't have put that in there either, Peanut. That's like 101. Don't put your name in there. Supporters Obama, we don't talk to her much. Yeah, well, we don't talk politics. I did a politics joke over on Sid Squadron's stream the other day, and it didn't go down too well. But be careful what you put into chats, especially on the internet. Yes, let's not talk about politics, please. It went a bit crazy in the sales. I bought a load of impulse simulation. I thought he just did a bunch of sales too. Oh, this has got to get out of hand. I can see it, Pringles. All right, there should be a little strip somewhere that we're going to go and jump in here.
Some nice crop circles over here.
Thinking. Did the AP just go off then? Where's the airport? Are you seeing blocks in the circles? All right. Sorry, I was just a bit preoccupied. It was going to end in drama. I could see it. Buildings? Yeah, there's something there. Going to do a circular descent here. Then we're going to go down the gully into the mountains. UFOs? Maybe. Yeah, there's definitely buildings on that. Maybe they might be some more AI data centers popping up. Popping up everywhere. Peanut Pat is no longer here anymore, Mr. Impulse. Oh, why? Just the comments in the chat. You're having a chat. Well, he's no longer here. He's gone. Oh, you're welcome to start up a stream and talk to him over in yours if you want to. But he's no longer in ours.
These are some of the strangest crop circles I've ever seen, mate.
That's the reason why Impulse. You guys are such shit stirrers. Oh, hang on, I've still got my inertial separator separating. I'm not saying anything like that on stream if I can. We might have to snake it in the way it's going. Getting low on fuel, are we? Going to try to spin her in. Oh shit, now I've lost control of where they're, or lost perspective of where the airport is. I think it's over this way. And those buildings over at the crop dusting circles are actually really bad on frames too. Holy stall, Batman. Yeah, I was just being a smarty pants. Trying to lose some altitude. Now I've lost the airport. There we go. So the technique they teach Aussies, negatives, negative. You can't really tip the wing too much on this guy. That didn't work out what I was trying to do, but anyways.
Minimums 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Brace, brace. Now.
What you try to do, I was going to land on the back wheel first. But I'm going to taxi all the way up the end here. And then I've got to go and change this print over again because it's been at least 50 minutes since I was there. All the other prints I'm doing are the long prints. They're all 5, 6, 8, 12 hours or whatever. So it's just this one I've got to do smaller parts on. So I've got to go and change it over. No. I meant one back wheel. Like land on the left back wheel. I have seen some people land front wheel first. I have. And you wonder how they didn't hit the prop. But anyways. No. I've seen some student pilots pretty much land on the front nose. Like, oh my god. Then they put the back wheels down, and then you just see the front wheel going. Yes. But hey, we were all learning at some stage, weren't we? But yeah, that's pretty scary stuff. All right. I'm going to pop that on there. All right, I'll be back in a sec, guys. All right. Did I turn this thing on or not? I hate, Brett, how they keep changing the Bamboo app on the phone. It's annoying. I don't have SayIntentions. You can just use Microsoft Multiplayer. We're on both. We are on both. I'm not going to worry about doing that. Right, fuel tank. Did that go over to the other side? Yeah. No, we're just going to use the lefty. Lefty's always bestie anyway. Get out of here. I'm going to go and make my older PC dedicated. What, just go like a closed circuit type thing. Also, there's Brett in the Airwolf. I talked about it on last stream. I've been thinking about a little bit more is, and we probably are going to do some flight simming, old retro games, streams. Oops, shit. And I might do them as member-only streams to start off with. I don't know. See how we go. I've sort of narrowed it down to two games that we'll start off with. One's going to be Desert Strike on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and the other one's going to be Pilot Wings on the Nintendo 64. But we could do all sorts of different consoles and stuff. But so one's going to be a heli, and one's going to be a all sorts of things. Pilot Wings does parachuting and all sorts of stuff, so just for a bit of fun. Might start that next week or the week after. So it won't be multiplayer, but it'll be sort of nostalgic retro stuff. I would say take your time. Don't expect to be a pro right away at the flight lessons. Oh, okay. He's not talking to me. Yeah, I was using the SayIntentions calls later, but then we started to get a bit silly, so I'm connected, but not really using the CTAF stuff. Actually, I wonder if they've been trying to get in contact with me. No. Oh, if you get banned on one name and you come in on another, you're gonna get an instant bam in the other one. Makes sense, yeah? Makes sense. Alrighty, AP on. Go down to 8.5. There we go. Trolls. How much longer do we have to have this one? How much longer do we have on this one? How do you mean have on this one? Would the Fokker still at this speed, do you think? I'm yet to try it. I don't know. You can get pretty slow on the Fokker. Or is this the last bit? Are you talking about the leg of the flight? Let's have a look. I think we're getting towards the end of it, actually. Yeah, pretty much towards the end. We're basically towards the end, and then it's put in a arrival in there for us, so we're nearly there. Yeah, nearly there. Actually, it went a little bit quicker than I thought. I think there's a couple of airports I was going to fly into that we didn't end up flying into, but that's okay. Simply said I should fly it on VATSIM, but it's like my fancy Airbus. It's one hand friendly. Yeah, it is very, very similar to the Airbus. It's so Airbus alike. So loving the Caravan. Yeah, it's great. It's good fun. But yeah, I think yeah, if you're a fan of the ease of the Airbus, I think you'll be right with the Fokker. The Fokker is very easy to fly, and it's nice to see that some of the larger content creators, streamers, are actually using it because it's easier to fly. Some of them stay away from some of the Just Flight products like the 146 or whatever, but yeah, just check it out. I think you'll like it. Can't beat. It's the best blend of modern and retro. Yeah, it was basically. See, the thing is that the F-28s were sort of on the before cusp of everything coming in, where this has got a blend of it all. So, you know, it's got auto throttle, VNAV, easy. It's easy to fly. A lot of the stuff is automatic. There's only a couple of buttons to get her up in the air, so it's very Airbus-y. Bubba Braun Shane is saying you only fly No, Airbus has been designed to be very economical. Do you fly the Fokker in real life? Did you fly a Fokker in real life? What? Who, me? Definitely not. Here we go. Old mate's back. Old mate's back. He's gonna keep making them. Hey, Pringles, when you've been streaming for a long time, like you would know anyway, but you know when something's gonna become trouble. It all has the same patterns, hey? Need a 2024 video for the multiplayer setup. Well, I could grab whatever Murph's done. It's pretty much the same. That was not called for? How do you mean not called for? Think the guy might not have been the same person? Oh, really? The account looked legit. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. He's going to put me on the Truth Socials now. Oz Flight Simmer's a good guy. No one beats Oz Flight Simmer. I think he's good. He might be good. Yeah, he's good. Let's give Oz a Trump phone, some Trump coin, and a swim in my reflection pool when I fix it one day. Anyway, I'll stop it now. I'll lose a bunch of people start watching. What have I come back to? Was that you, Blitzy? Oh, I can't get good help. Will have to ban me. But there is political free. Well, it is. I'm just taking the piss. This is the time of the stream where Shane just to go just a little bit off. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we had the President Donald J.T. in the chat. President Donald J.T. Trump. It was a dot though. Yeah. The man himself. Yep. Yep. Yeah, he's just been doing laps around the reflecting pool in his car. Cutting it up. Hey, Hados, perfect timing to change the subject. What's going on, me old dingo? Welcome to the stream. Might want to build a wall. He is building a wall. That's why he's changing the White House. He's making a bunker and a hospital, and he wants missiles on the roof, and he's putting fences up so he can, you know, he can live underneath the little White House with his magic wand. Eddie Mac as well, watching Mr. Oz. You betcha he is. He is drinking his Diet Coke, eating the McDonald's. Yeah. He's going to have a McDonald's under there. Be living the dream. I'll bottle it. Happy to take a few mil. Scrape it from the top or scrape it from the bottom. Everybody else is apparently. Ennie's 2-liter Coke and boneless pizza. What do you mean boneless pizza? What's a boneless pizza? I do apologize to our US friends, but I will tell you this. We take the same degree taking the piss out of your politicians the same as we do ours in every other country. So don't feel like we're just picking on yours politician, but your politicians do provide the most amount of stuff we can make fun of. So, but it's no special than any other politician around the world. So, especially ours. Boneless pizza? Do I do it live? Yeah, some are easier than others. Please explain. There we go. Well, she can't explain at the moment because isn't she living it up overseas? Paid by BHP? What's his name? How's friggin' Hatter with the hat telling his dog, sit down? Did you guys see that this morning? When he was getting interviewed on the news? Sit down! Ah, okay. Oh, it was Barnaby, yeah. Barnaby. You go, sit down! It was like he was about to pop a friggin' a vein out of his forehead. And he's like, sorry. And then he realized the interview started going downhill because he realized what he did. And then he wanted to talk about it. And then the chick's like, no, just answer the question. I was just like, oh my God, this is so good. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, man. He took the wrong pills. The dog probably got a beaten after the friggin' interview. Oh my God. Anyways. Would be a politician for quids. Cool, Anna Brood. Actually, do you know what we need to do? I need... I need to get that and put it as a voiceover. So if we're telling everybody, or if we ban anybody, we go, sit down. That's what we need to do. Oh, Conti will probably end up putting it on his stream anyway, but yes. No political well, it's not really political talk. I call it a mess. Oh, that's so funny. It's more of a comical of errors than anything else. It's so funny. And then you had Robbie Williams getting an interview after the World Cup, and a little bit of white substance comes spitting out of his mouth, and he grabbed it off his shirt and put it in his hair. And then he later on he did like a TikTok or something saying that he's got plenty more where that come from, and he opened his mouth and he was trying to pass it as a mint lolly, like a fresh mint or something. So you wonder, did you see that? Yeah, you saw that? Yeah. Like he grabbed it and then he tried to put it in his hair. Like that's the weird part. What if it was a mint, you would just flick it off. But if he didn't want anybody to pick it up or know what it was, he's gone to put it in his hair, so which means he's trying to hide something. But anyways. Could have been a mint. Anyways. The rich and the famous. Yeah, mint, sure. Yeah. Well, he does have a checkered past of being addicted to substances that aren't exactly kosher. So, oi, mate's still looking for someone? Huh? What are you talking about? Ah, okay. I getcha. Yeah, thanks, Pringles. He's persistent, isn't he? Alright, we're going to be making a right-hand turn up here, because the airport's over here somewhere. Where Blitzy and Pringles is. Yeah, he's definitely persistent. I'm sure he'll be able to make some more Gmails in this short period of time that the stream has got left. Which is generally what really happens. Unfortunately. Just going direct. Yeah, well, this is pretty much going to take me direct, isn't it? I think I did it this way because we're going to fly through the mountains. So these are all waypoints that I actually added in myself. Because this will actually take us into like a little nice little scenery part, so... I think it was the same dude, Brett. Oh, really? No, not looking at the IP addresses. He was okay, was he? All right, I can bring him back. There you go, he's back. 4 viewers tonight. He's back. I just brought him back. Yeah, but the other dude was asking questions like that too before. Real time live, weather is looking good. All right, let's jump across. Yeah, he was asking similar questions like that before, so that's what sort of squirted my attention over that way. But he's back now. He can see the chat, so we'll wait and see. Channel started in 2022. Yeah, sometimes that doesn't mean much though. Yeah. Switch to... Aren't I on live weather? Oh, that's strange. I must have been set for when I did the thumbnail. Thanks, Marcus. Appreciate it. I don't like not flying with live weather on, so... But I did change it when I did the thumbnail, so obviously it's saved in there. Yeah, sometimes I've had youngsters come in and they'll have multiple accounts and they've had them for a long time. So just because the account's made in 2021, 22 or whatever, doesn't mean that they're not going to be mischief. But it also is a good check to do. Three comments over the last hour. Yeah, well, he's able because I unbanned him. So, or did I? Yeah, he's not banned, so he can see the chat. Seen a bit of that happening over the streams. Yeah. Hey, Captain Kookaburra, that is very, very kind of you, sir. You didn't need to do that. I didn't even say anything. Mr. Captain Kookaburra, that is very kind of you. Thank you very much for the support. Absolutely. Thanks, legend. Let's drop some of these. There we go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. holy doolies in the chat there. Thank you, sir. Thank you to everybody that has done a dono or a super chat or renewed their membership, like Conti with 69 months. The pilot got trigger happy. He can still see the chat, but he might have left. He was only hidden for like 20 seconds. It would be the first time I've made that mistake. Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate it. This has got to be Pringles.
Someone say disco dust. It was a mint. A mint, I say. Just slipped
Disco
out.
dust. Yeah, PMDG. Yeah. When Conti banned PMDG. Yeah. That was so funny. I messaged Conti during the stream. I go, hey, Conti, that was the real PMDG. And he's like, no. And I was like, yeah. It was so funny. Oh, that is so funny. Oh. Miami Magic Powder. Yeah. Pringles, thank you very much for the $5 dono. We know who it is. I'm pretty confident that's Pringles. No one's safe in Shane streams. No. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. The old beat bombers must be making a pretty penny these days, hey? Thank you for the donos. I appreciate it. It helps out, so donos are a great way, so thank you. And thank you to Mr. Captain Kookaburra for that. I don't know what we deserve for those super chats and donos, but thank you. We're just messing around and chilling out tonight. Thank you to everybody that come flying with us and just hanging out, so... But geez, the data that they were able to use for this sim update for this area for GA flying, there's a lot of it. Man, I wish the whole sim was like this. It'd be incredible. Mr. Kobe, welcome to the stream. But Kobe, before you say anything else, how many fingers am I holding up? Shane, how's the sus of all the news on the new viewers? Yeah, Shane's the sus on. Absolutely. Yeah. We've got to have an interrogation. Hang on. Hang on. I know what we need to do. Hang on. We're going to do it under lights, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do it under lights. Now, Kubi. We're going to do it under lights. Interrogation. It says 4. Good answer. Sus on everybody. Look at that. That was the right hand, so 6 fingers. Only down in your neck of the woods, Brett. Only down in your neck of the woods. SAS technique for interrogation is a white noise and a lack of sleep. I'm not under the influence. I tell ya. See, you guys, last stream, right? You guys were nice to me. Now you're just back to your old selves. Like, you just played it easy on me on last stream. You all behaved. Ken Lee wasn't even dropped on the last stream. Now you're just back to yourselves again. I had one stream of grace. I was like, after the stream, I was like, holy cow, no one dropped a Ken Lee. I'm waiting for Pringles. He's going to do it now. How good does it seem like watching on TV? It's incredible. Captain Kookaburra, I know, it's insane, isn't it? We skipped our beds on the GA flights. Here we go. Here we go. Who was that? Blitzy. Oh my god. Shane, all I can say to you is in Discord general. Oh my god, do I need to go in there? Actually, I'm not in Discord at the moment. I'm not even logged in. I found another one of those. It was these two guys doing, I think it was like one of the Idol shows. And they did a team, and the other guy was trying to sing, and then the other guy was doing like a Rastafarian rap. And I grabbed it, and at the time I had nowhere to save the link. And I was going to add that in. The only thing is it went for a little bit longer. So funny. And I was going to add that in as another voiceover. Are you finished now? Are you finished? No, Blitzy, you're on a timeout because you just did one before. So Rooster won't work for you. Won't work for you either, Pringles. Because not only did timeouts on them, I did time out on the user as well. Because I know you guys. Someone else has to do it. Friggin' William Kelly. Now you're all in on it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for now bringing everybody else in. Oh, who told you that one, Josh? Are we finished? Thank you very much. Now the stream is demonetized. That one demonetizes the stream every single time. Every single time. So it means the difference of us making 30 cents on the AdSense to 50 cents AdSense. Like, it's a big, massive difference. So if someone does that at the start of the stream, we might make 10 cents. If someone does that at the end of the stream, we might make 50 cents. Oh, all right. The guys are making the turn in. Airport's over here. Just use the auto cutout on YouTube Studio. I hope this helps. Do not drop a 50-cent donation in or something. Because it won't even pop up. Oh, that's pretty good at money. No wonder your streams are stream for a living. I don't stream for a living anymore. No way, sir. Oh shit! What's going on? Oh, what happened then? So we're running out of fuel on both tanks. And it's 25 degrees in here now, so I need to cool this down. Holy shit, we're sweating. Mr. James.
You know, the finger.
Yes, I know the finger is...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I hate it when it does.
There we go, making our turn in. Brett, if I haven't used the auto cutout,
People always told me, be careful of what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Hee hee. And mother always told me, be careful of who you love. And be careful of what you do.
No.
Oh, cause the lie becomes the truth. Oh, hey EY.
Oh, it's getting worse. It is getting worse. It is getting worse. Whoever that was, thank you very much. Yeah, we're losing fuel. I'm gonna need to actually climb up, I'm thinking, because I might be stuffed here. But thank you very much, MJ. I appreciate it. You make great songs. Pity you're still not around. Yeah, we're running pretty low. Are we going to Charlie 53? Yes, we are. So I don't have that far to go. But yeah. So we're going to Charlie 53, which is the little gravel strip up here. The audio cuts out the work. It works great. YouTube does all the work. Just wait for the pin claim and then follow the options. Yeah. Yeah. Well, how many pounds are we running over here? Oh, we've got 4 pounds in each. But she's moving up and down when they're all gallons, I should say. So we've got about 40 gallons. Nowhere? Really? Well, it's all the way down here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we'll just gain some altitude. I might have to do some airborne refueling. Mr. Zebra there might need to give me a bit of a piggyback. You should go direct. I should. But I reckon we might make it, you know. I can't go to direct because then I'm actually going to fly in this no-fly zone here. But to get to FPL4, which is that nav point, we're 10 nautical miles away from that. And then the other nav point is going to be 005, is probably going to be maybe 8 nautical miles. And then by having a look at that, then we've probably got 50 nautical miles to that one. We might have to go direct. Still have custom 5 and custom 6 to fly through. Yeah, I know. We might have to go direct. We're in trouble. Oh, what would you do that for? Why does that keep changing when I do that? Even when I'm putting the keyboard strokes in. It's been silly. It won't even let me go direct. Alright. Excuse me. Oh my god. Pringles, don't say anything. It's gonna try to do this at 90. I don't really want it to do it at a 90 degree. So we're gonna go heading. Yeah. You refueled at the last stop? Yeah. So basically I was just flying this canyon here and then we're gonna fly it down there, but you know. It's all good. We'll just skim over here. We were gonna have nice views too. Yeah, but the square root of a square plus y square plus z square is smaller than the sum. What? What are you talking about? Crazy. Very special stream tonight. We've had MJ here. We've had Donald J. T. Trump himself here. It's been a real circus. Nice valley approach, yeah. Fake news. Well, we've basically had the clown and the ringmaster all in one. I still think I've got enough fuel. It should be fine. Famous last words. Just tell yourself it'll be okay. Yeah. When I was renting planes, because I wasn't paying for the fuel, I always put extra fuel in the plane. Especially when I was flying by myself, because it didn't matter. I obviously had enough weight there. It's always good to have more fuel if you can have it. There we go. Marcus Simmers down in the canyons. We're not too far away. And we've still got just under... Oh, we're down to like 1.5, or we're under 2 anyway. We'll be fine. We will be fine. Nothing to worry about. That's what you say? Yeah, but you're an expert at running out of fuel, Brett. With a jerry can. Oh, there's nothing worse, right? In the real world, there's nothing worse than renting a plane, right? See, generally what they do is where I used to rent my planes from, you rent it in a 2-hour slot, but it's an hour. Say, if you're going to rent it for an hour's flying, it's a 2-hour slot. If you're going to rent it for 2 hours, it's a 4-hour slot. So you've got an hour on each side, right? But all the time, say if I'm taking the plane out for the first time that day, I've got to do all the extra morning checks, and then you have a look at it, then it's got no bloody fuel in it, and then you've got to put oil in it. Such a pain in the ass. But they got really, really good to the point where they actually had someone checking oils and fuel at night, so when you did get the planes, they were all good to go. But for a couple of years there, it was getting really annoying. Every time I rented a plane, it was bloody had no fuel in it, and I had to put oil in it. Surely, no, because your rental time is your Hobbs time, so when you flick the engine over. But sometimes what will happen is that there might be 4 planes going out, and there might be 2 or 3 of them, right, need fuel. So therefore, you've got to wait to fuel them up. They used to fill up the planes by jerry can, but then they installed a pump. So therefore, when they installed a pump, everybody had to wait. So what it would mean is you might only got a 45-minute flight in. Here, if you've rented a plane, you have to, yeah. See, I always made sure that I just, when I fueled the plane up, I always made sure that I fueled it up so there would be enough for my flight, and if someone's going to be doing some student flying or something afterwards. But yeah, like I said, it was pretty bad for a couple of years, but then when I was last renting planes there, it was better because they had someone doing that. Generally, if you rented a plane in the middle of the day, someone had already flown it, so 9 times out of 10 it had enough oil in it and it had enough fuel in it. It was usually only in the morning. And I prefer doing first flights. I like flying in the morning or evening flights. Especially if you just, it's usually a lot smoother. All right. Song change request, I switched it off. That's how good that song was going. Alright, autopilot going. Oh, I just flicked off there. Alright, my plane. So we're about 20 nautical miles out from Charlie 53. And we've still got about 3.5 gallons of gas, which is not good. And we've got to find a spot to get through these clouds. But originally what we were going to be doing is we were going to actually fly through this canyon here into where we need to go. But I reckon I've got enough fuel to do that though. Might go down a little bit more. You always want to be, yeah, I think we'll be fine. But the thing is, I've got to decrease altitude, so we're going to lose about 10 nautical miles just to get this thing down. So, because we're pretty high up. See, I know you guys in the back of your mind going, geez, I hope this guy runs out of fuel. So stay tuned later in the week. I'll go and find that footage of Kirby going absolutely nuts and trying to bite my hand off early in the stream. We'll definitely turn that into a YouTube short. That'll be funny. Little rat bag. Absolutely, we need some excitement in the stream. What do you mean? What do you need? We need some excitement in the stream. Bloody whinges. Grumpies. Hey, there's Angel. Hey, Angel. Proper engine out moment. I don't think so. I think we'll be alright. I certainly don't want to do a go around, that's for sure. Engines are out only when you're directly over the airport. Here we go. No, we aren't Oz Flight Sim because we know you'll run out of fuel. This is not the stream. Sorry, out of fuel. It's not this stream. It's definitely in the near future. Oh, come on. Where's my credibility here, Evil? Dead stick landing. Evil basically said that I'm a shit virtual pilot. That's pretty much what that paragraph or that sentence was. It just said, nah, you're crap, mate. That's pretty much what I got out of that. That's what I got out of that. That left a long time ago. Oh, God. Don't hold back, everybody. Don't hold back. All right, 9 nautical miles to go. And we're not even in the canyon yet. Not sure where Mr. Angry Zebra's going. Your channel has evidence to support my statement. You're not meant to bring receipts. You're not meant to bring receipts. No, I learnt from the best. I thought if I lie so much that, you know, I'll believe my own lies, then I can run a country. There's no evidence here. What are you talking about? Alright, we'll need to start slowing down. I deliberately did that on your comment, Evil, to see what remark I would get. And it worked. Oh. And it worked. Played right into my hands. Oh. We've all been doing this way too long. Right, I'm starting to slip to slow down here. We got plenty of fuel. I'll even turn the pumps on if I need to. Alright, notch flaps. Go and get back in the corridor here. I'm getting pushed with the wind now. Come on, wind. Get pushed into the lee side of that mountain there. Here's a question for you, Shane, and everyone. Was Barney's dog called Barkley or Mudley? Barney's dog. You mean Barnaby's? I have no idea. I have no idea. Do I do flying for a virtual airline? No, not really. I'll, you know, I use a lot of SayIntentions and stuff like that, so don't really need to do any virtual airlines. I haven't done virtual airlines for ages. As you mean like a full-on being a member of a virtual airline? Yeah, I haven't done that for ages. Alright, we're going to have to slip it in here. Because we're too high. So now we're at 2 and a bit. We're going to be pretty quick as we come in here, so we're definitely going to have to slam on the brakes. I'm still slipping it in too. Still slipping it in. There we go, one wheel. Oh, the reverses did work. Oh no. Oh no, the reverses didn't work. What's Blitzy doing over there? Hello, sir. Yeah, I was idle too early. They didn't work. Now I'm going to be stuck. Oh no. Just don't hit a tree. There we go. Plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. I think he's gone down the road there. Oh, hang on. Oh no, now I'm rolling backwards. Where's the forward drive? Tell me about it. I need to call a Lathan. I actually don't know where I'm going to park. I think that was Mr. Zebra. Here comes Angel. There we go. And there we go. Holy cow. Can't believe we actually landed that thing there. Where's the friggin' door handle here, man? Let me get out of the plane. You're sitting on top of the fuselage. Oh, I don't know why I'm using this because none of my keys probably work anyway. There we go. Am I sitting on there now that I'm walking around or walking sideways? The traditional banging the T's. There we go, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out. No, before you hopped off. Yeah. I think that's just that bug. I remember when obviously I got invited to go to the thing, to the world premiere of 2024, and I didn't go. But obviously I got some footage sent to me, and there was some people that I can't remember who it was, but there was some people that only got like 5 or 6 minutes of actually the preview due to there was errors with pilots sitting outside the thing, and they still haven't fixed that bug. It's been there since before the sim was released. So entertaining stream. I hope it was. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing some airliners tomorrow, but I want to check out the SayIntentions integration with GSX. As we know, GSX can always do weird and wonderful things, but since it's been updated with the new UI behind the scenes, it's gotten a lot better. So I want to see how that is going to work. So we'll just jump and do to and fro, some quick little airliner flights. I might pick somewhere cool, you know, short strips or something interesting. We'll see how we go. We'll figure out something. And then I'm not sure if we're going to be streaming on Thursday. I'll have to wait and see. Round 2 with the Curbinator. I don't know. I think it was because she had my cord. This was wrapped in a foot. And she was thinking, like, what am I doing with that? Anyways, she cut sick. So can SayIntentions keep a control of GSX, or will it go all nuts? It should be able to keep control of it. It's been pretty good. See you tomorrow, Mr. Elmo. Thank you to everybody hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll put the it'd be my time tomorrow morning, so I'm not going to do it now, but I'll put the stream details up in the morning. What should have said was sit down. We've learnt 2 things tonight. Tell your dog to sit down when you're doing an interview, and hide some magic tablets in your hair. They're the 2 things that we've learnt tonight. That's what you should do if you're rich and famous, or just an idiot. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. See you, Mickey Mouse. No worries, guys. Take care. Thanks very much, everybody, for flying with us. Appreciate it. And yeah. Thank you to Impulse Simulations for our... I think I've still got a copy and paste. No, I've got boneless pizza copy and pasted. Oh my God. Hang on. There we go. We're going to put in Just Flight here. They've got a summer sale on. Go and check him out. Go and check out FS Mods, guys. Absolute legends over there. I've heard he's a very good looking man. He's got a lot of fuzz up here. All right, guys. Love you lots. Thanks, moderators. Take care. Bye-bye.
Feel the summer breeze. Maybe tonight we could make it count. This is what we've waited for. Maybe tonight we could make it out. We got nothing else to prove. No looking back. We started something I can never let go. No time to wait.